everybody. Welcome to Simply Jan Homestead. Today I am joining in on a collaboration with the Budget Preppers, Natsha, for May It Last. I have been wanting to do this recipe for so long, and I think you're gonna really like it because it's something I do every year as often as I can, and I'm going to show you what it is. Talk about this collaboration, y'all. This is about making your food last longer, and it is such a great idea. It's about dehydrating, it's about pressure canning, it's about freeze drying, it's about water bath canning, it's about drying herbs, it's just about doing anything to make your food last longer. So today we're going to talk about one thing I do to make our food last longer, and it is so extremely healthy for your body, it will blow your mind. First things first. You use 4 teaspoons of unrefined salt. Make sure it's unrefined salt, folks. I use Redmond's real salt. 2 cups of water to every 4 teaspoons. We're gonna do 1 2-cup and 1 4-cup. Let that salt dissolve. And the next step is to start layering. We're gonna put a 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of mustard seed in the bottom of each of these quart-sized jars. And you can add red pepper flakes too. So that's going to go in next. All right, let's get this going. I'm going to put the pinch of red pepper flakes in first. That's my pinch. We'll move this over here. That can use a little bit more. And that can use, oh, that might not have been a pinch. Okay, so we have the red pepper flakes in. And now the next is 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of mustard seed. And this is where I keep my turmeric. 1/2. I never measure. I always heap it. I heap it, y'all. And that can go in there. And then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Here, we'll just use a 1/2 teaspoon because I can fit it in there. We'll do 2 scoops. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, be right back. I have to get another bottle. I could not find my mustard seed, so I put a little bit of pickling spice in there, and I figured why not? Let's make it ours. So I'm calling this my garden salad. My inspiration was Stacy from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I think she calls it the gardenia or something like that, but I'm calling it the garden salad because this is everything we will be growing in our garden. This is all organic, but my cabbage isn't ready. I could put broccoli in here. I did add radishes because those are ours. But all this is organic, and I cannot wait to taste this, y'all. So let's put this together. All right, we have our seasonings in the jar, and the next step is just start layering. Red pepper, layer the cauliflower, carrot, celery, onion, red peppers. You can use any herb you want. I chose dill, but you can use any herb you want. And make sure you put them in bite-sized pieces because you want to be able to take it out and eat it, right? So we're going to layer this up. A little bit of peppers. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of cabbage in there, because who doesn't like cabbage? And then celery. I love all the colors. It's just amazing. So this was a huge onion. I'm going to break this up, and I'm just going to layer it in here. If you have one of these fermenting smashers, you know, that's a good thing to have. You can keep it smashed down. I want it all in there though. Carrots, finely chopped garlic, some jalapenos. We're just gonna throw those here on the side. Some radishes. What else? What am I missing, y'all? I think that's it. Oh, and the dill. We don't want to forget the dill, because that's goodness right there. And you're just going to keep layering it until it's up to the top. I keep dropping things. It's up to the top. You want a 1/2 inch head space. And we're going to keep going back in here. We're going to keep stirring that water to make sure all that salt gets dissolved. It's not dissolved yet, but it's getting there. Okay, we did peppers. We're going to do some more onions. It's just such a beautiful dish, too. All the vibrant colors in there. Oh man, it's amazing. So like I said, y'all, you can just make it your own. I have Brussels sprouts in there. I was very tempted to put in here, but I'm not going to because I have the cabbage. So let's get that smushed down. Some more jalapenos in there. We like our jalapenos. But I did take the flesh off of them inside and de-seeded them so they won't be super hot, but it'll add a little kick. Some more radishes. These are the best radishes we've grown since we started the garden. I'm super excited about it. Okay, so you want to pack it all the way to the top, y'all. Make sure it's packed to the top, because once you start putting all the liquid in, you're going to mush it down and it will come together. So this is almost dissolved. Real salt takes a little bit longer than the fake salt. Just saying. Alright, there we go. So this is 2 cups, 1 pint. It's 2 cups, and we're going to pour that in here. And we're going to fill it up to a 1/2 inch head space. And if this is 1 inch, this is a 1/2 inch. There we go. Now, I'll just pour the rest of that in there. Now what we're going to do, let me make sure I still have you in here. Yep. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start mashing it down. You can take a spoon, and what you want to do is just make sure all the air bubbles are out of the jar, because this is going to ferment and it will create air bubbles. Make sure, if you don't have a weight or one of these burpers, don't worry, it's okay. Just use your cabbage leaf and you can put it in there and you can cover up your vegetables because you don't want them floating above the water. You want everything tucked in. You can do it just like that. I have the weights and that's what I'm going to use. And I'm gonna grab a little bit more water. I can use that. There we go. So we're at a 1/2 inch. We'll take that up. Okay. So I like to use this guy because it gets compact real good. Alright, now the next step is to take your weight. I have these with the handle on them because trying to get a weight out of a jar is ridiculous. And I have too much water, so what I'm going to do is just put this down to the 1/2 inch mark. So I know all my vegetables are covered. I could probably use a little teeny weeny bit more water. And then this has got to be under here. Let me burp it a little bit more. Oh, I didn't put more dill in there. Let me put some more dill in there. We'll just top it off with that. There we go. This should make 3 to 4 quarts. And this will last, well, if you don't eat it all right away, it'll last. We've had ours for several months. But, you know, it just depends how fast you eat it. There we go. Got the weight on. Now, I don't have I forgot. These are for the regular. These are regular. I don't have the wide mouth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this lid on. Just hand tight, not super tight, y'all. And look at that. Is that not beautiful? You know that is going to be good. Every day, I'm going to come and check for the fermentation to start in here. I will gently release it. I'll hear air come out, and then I'm going to tighten it back up. So that's how that works. I got to get some wide mouth burpers, so I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's start the next layer and get this going. Now let's talk about why ferment. Fermentation is so good for the gut. It's cleansing. If you have any liver or stomach issues, fermentation is fantastic. It's a wonderful thing to put in your body. Now, I do have a friend. I'm not a doctor, by the way, either. I'm just a girl on a farm doing my thing. Anyway, she can't do fermentation because it bothers her stomach. So, something about the acid, I don't know, but she's got different issues. So, you know, try it, at least try it, and see if it helps. We're throwing some more garlic in there. I can't wait. My dill volunteers every year, but it's just not big enough to harvest right now, and I don't want to harvest it too early. So, all right, there we go. Let's get some carrots in there. If you haven't ever had carrots fermented, you should, because they're fantastic. So good. I'm really excited about the radishes and the cauliflower, because the boss loves cauliflower. So we're getting to the top. I gotta make sure I have everything in here. And I do. This is great on salads, y'all. It's great as a snack. You could put it on tacos. You name it. You name it. Sky's the limit, y'all. I love all the colors. Just love it. Like I said, you just make it your own. Whatever you want to put in there. Just make sure you don't make the chunks too big, because it needs to breathe in there, you know. Something about the chunks. Okay, let's throw some more carrots on that one. Alright, so we've got that one filled. I'm going to pack that down. See how much more room I have left? It's a lot of room, so I can put more in there. Woohoo! That's cool. I like that. And that one may be a little too big for bite size, but the boss's, that's his bite size. He'll eat that one. Let's throw some more carrots on there. Might as well slap another piece of jalapeno in there. Why not? Some more garlic. And I think that should be good to go. Okay. Boy, that's a beautiful, beautiful presentation right there. I love that. Also, you can use canning salt, kosher, you know, canning salt. You can use sea salt. I've just found that either canning salt or the Redmond's real salt has worked the best for me when I'm doing these dishes. And you know, like I said, you can try whatever way you want to. But make sure you get, like I said, get all the bubbles out. Make sure the vegetables are covered completely in the water. Put your weight on there, or your cabbage skin. I've done that before I got the lids and things. That's how I did it. So, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be covered nice and tight. Let's get my lids over here. Jar number 2. I've got it filled up to this one's actually about 1 inch, so. Now this one's gonna get a lot of jalapenos because I'm only making 3 jars. And then what we don't finish in this presentation, I will put this on a salad for supper tonight. That's gonna be good. Oh, needs more radishes there. So this is the easiest thing in the world to do, is ferment. Y'all, it's so good for your body. So I hope you give this a try, and don't foo-foo it until you try it. You know, a lot of people think, oh, fermentation, you know. They have been doing this for centuries, way back in time. They didn't have refrigerators like we do. They weren't filled with life's luxuries. They had to ferment things and put it in the ground and, you know, keep it that way. So give it a shot. Worst case, you don't like it. Nope, it just hit you. You don't like it, and you don't really lose much. someone, you can give it to someone's gonna like it. Because if you like pickles, if you like, you know, kosher dill pickles, I think you're gonna like this. Yeah. So I'm gonna give a huge shout out to Natasha at the Budget Prepper. Thank you for inviting me into this collaboration. It was, I was just torn. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do. And I have been wanting to make this for years. Long time ago, I saw it on one of my canning shows. And I was like, oh, that looks so good. And so today's the day I finally get to do it. I'm super happy about it. But I will put the playlist in the description box below, right down there. You're going to see it. And you can watch all the other wonderful channels that are involved in this collaboration. And go see what they're doing to make their food last. I love the title, May It Last. That's awesome. It's so awesome. So y'all, that's all I got for you. I'm going to bring you back when this is ready. I'm not saying goodbye yet. I'm going to say I'll see you in a little bit. Because when it's ready, we're going to taste this. It says, let's see. Wait until 10 to 14 days. I got time. I have time before my video has to come out. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in a dark area. I'd like to put them on a tray because they, you know, they ferment. So that means they're going to release gas, bubbles. And so we're going to get these in a dark place. And I will show you exactly what it looks like during the process so you can see the fermentation, and I will show you how it tastes. See you later. Okay guys, I decided, let me get you straightened out here, to get my plastic lids, because that way the fermentation won't rust my canning lids. So if you have plastic lids, you know, that's a good idea to use those. Alright, now I'm going to go put these up. I did want to show you, you know, all the turmeric and stuff. I like to just swirl that around and get it mixed up in there. It's probably gonna go back down to the bottom, but it's good. But there you go, guys. We'll see you in 10 days. Okay, it's day 1. Do you see the bubbles in there? The tray's wet, so I know it's time to burp these. So let me set you up here, down here. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I hope you're okay. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. Burped. You can see the bubbles rise up. We'll burp. Okay. It's doing its job. Then I'm going to cover them back up. Good night, ferment. Good morning and welcome back to Simply Jan Homestead. Previously, I showed you how I was making my, I called Garden Delight. And it's time to do a taste test. It was actually the 12th, but now it's the 14th. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open these jars. Oh, they're still fermenting. But let's do a taste test. What I really want to do, remember we put seasonings in there? Oops. Let me shake it up. And ooh, that's what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted, the cauliflower. And still crunchy. The flavor is so good. I hope y'all tried this. Fermentation is so good for the gut health. And it lasts. It'll last in your refrigerator, well, for weeks and weeks. It's way better than I thought. You get to sit here and watch me chew. So I want to say one more time, thank you to the Budget Prepper for inviting me to this collaboration. And like I said, give this a try. It's so good. Go check out the playlist. There's so many amazing recipes and ideas from all these people in the collaboration. And you can't lose on this one. All right, y'all be blessed and love well. I'm gonna go finish. Bye now.